5th grade. It's Mrs. Brand. We are looking at lesson 97 today. And our lesson today is talking about ratios. Well, what exactly is a ratio? A ratio is a way of comparing numbers using division. So if we remember division, it can be written in a couple different ways. First way is like you see right here, 4 divided by 2 is something, okay? But remember, it can also be written as a fraction. 4 divided by 2, 3 divided by 4. That is also considered a fraction and or a way of dividing. And when we're doing ratios, we're going to use fractions and we're going to use simplification and things like that when we look at ratios. So if we say the ratio of boys to girls is 7 to 14, we write it 7 over 14. 7 to 14. You can almost think of this line here being the word 2. 7 to 14. The 7 is first, so it goes on top. The 14 second, so it goes on the bottom. So you would reduce that by simplifying it, saying I can divide 7 by 7. I can divide 14 by 7. So 7 divided by 7 is 1. 14 divided by 7 is 2. So we'd say that the ratio of boys to girls is 7 to 14, or it's 1 to 2. Okay? We would say it 1 to 2. Always saying the top number first and then the bottom number second. Now, that just means that for every boy we have, there's 2 girls. If we look at the next page here, let's look at the next page. If there are 20 squirrels and 30 birds, what is the ratio of squirrels to birds? So, squirrels to birds. Squirrels is asked first, so squirrels has to go on top. So that's the number 20. Over the amount of birds we have, which was 30. Okay, so it's 20 to 30, but we want to simplify it to make it easier. So if I simplify it, well, I know they both have zeros at the end, so they're divided by 10, so I take off the zeros there. It's because I'm dividing this by 10, and I'm dividing this by 10. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 30 divided by 10 is 3. So the ratio of squirrels to birds is 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Or you could just leave it at 2 to 3 like that. Okay, 2 to 3 or 2 to 3. It's read the same way when you're talking about ratios. Another way you'll see ratios written is 2 to 3. Sometimes we see it with a colon in the middle. But for right now, these two are the ones that you'll see most often because we're in the fractions right now. So 2 to 3. 20 squirrels, 30 birds. That's how we know which one goes on top is by the question. What is the ratio of squirrels to birds? Squirrels on top, birds on the bottom. All right, let's look at one more example here. Short lesson for today, just getting our minds into the word ratio and what it means. If there are 20 students in the class and there are 2 teachers, what is the ratio of students to teachers? Students to teachers. Students to teachers. So students go on the top. So I have 20 students to 2 teachers. Okay. Now I want to see if I can simplify this. Well, I know that they're both even, so they can be divided by 2 each. Divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 is going to give me 10. 2 divided by 2 gives me 1. So my ratio then is 10 to 1. Or we can just leave it as 10 to 1. Or like I told you too, you can put it 10 to 1. That is what ratio looks like. Okay? Nothing else new, just that idea. You have some examples for lesson practice to go over with that too, and then your lesson homework for the day. Okay? If you are not sure about ratio, again, just go through and double check it, go over it again in my video, and look on pages 633 and 634. Have a great day.